Here we are. We're at the center, pretty much, of Sanbornton, New Hampshire. These three old buildings. You got like an old town. Wait, what's that building? Oh yeah. So old community center, old church, old town hall. All these dated to early 1800s on land that's been used for years and years. I'm not sure, maybe it was detected many times long ago. We've done this whole field here. We've done all the fronts that we could around the buildings. That's not to say we didn't find anything.
I have dug a whole bunch of clad, particularly dimes, all along this area right here. And then I just had a signal that was like all the other ones that have been you know, Memorial or Lincoln Memorial pennies. And I just pulled this out, and it's really fat and it's really green, and it was only a couple inches down, and I was waiting for it to appear, and I got the 1 cent on this side right here, and then I turned it over. I couldn't tell what I was looking at, kept waiting for it to appear, and there was absolutely a bird on this side. Totally a bird. So this is our first one.
First flying eagle.
Yes. Oh. Very excited, very excited. We'll get it cleaned up and see what the date is. But woohoo, awesome. Our first one.
Well, look at this. It's funny.
Very excited.
I mean, how shallow it is.
Yep.
But follow down.
Yeah, it's a culvert right here. I'm right on top of a culvert.
It looks like it comes right through here. So this was probably dug up and then replaced over, and then
yeah. So it just came from somewhere along here.
So we've been doing around the front and sides of the old buildings first, before we get to the main field in the back. And I'm up along this old stone wall here. Don't mind me, I still have a really bad head cold. I mean, it's getting better, but it's been at least 5 days now, so it's been rough. But yeah, so right down here, not too deep, this guy popped up, which is looks like the hammer to a toy gun. I believe that's what it is. So yeah, another like cap gun piece.
I guess I didn't even need to really bring my trowel today, because that flying eagle that I found was right near the surface, and I just had a really high surface signal here, and I bent down to pick it up. I have to see where it was. I bent down to pick it up, and it's this guy right here, right this. And I just picked it up, and I'm like, that looks like a silver dime. I mean, like on the surface. And it is a mercury dime. So don't have to dig anything today, apparently. Just need to find the surface finds. It's a 1936. So, yeah. I have 2 old coins and haven't really done any work. And I've done a lot of work for a bunch of clad. So, yeah. So I just wandered around the front of the church. Take 2. I just wandered around the front of the church. I just wandered around the front of the church and decided to just swing lightly on this bank here, even though we have decided that, you know, there's drainage everywhere, so it's probably been disturbed a lot. And I just had a straight, like, 60 signal right here. And so I figured it was a zinkin. So I dug it, and it wasn't. It looked like this. And I was like, I wonder what that is. And I turned it around, and it's got little blingies on it. So it's nothing precious, but it's got a whole bunch of shiny stones on it, and it shimmers in the sun. So I'll take it all day long. It's not a zinc penny.
This was a deep 80s signal. Not a great signal, a little bit scratchy, but yeah, I was pulling out dirt, and it came out, and it rolled back down. And I believe I have myself an ox knob. Should be a hole. Yep, here's the hole. So we go on the horn, it'd be tightened, there'd be a screw there to hold it in place, and yeah, when the ox charges you, you just get hit with a ball.
I made a few trips back and forth across this field. There's fireworks. There's not much here except iron, but I just had a signal that was in the 30s to 50s, varied a lot, and just pulled out this. So there is hope. It's silver plated, but it's heavily plated, and there's still a lot of it left on there. I'll take it. It's cool. It's a spoon bowl. I am retracing a line that I missed because I can't figure out how to go in a straight line here, even though I'm trying to use markers. It's not working very well, and I can't see my footprints. So I went back over a line that I think I missed, and I had a signal that was in the 70s, very faint, but in the high 70s. So I dug it, and way down there, let's see, how far down is that? A good 8-9 inches. I just pulled out this, which is a Boy Scout scarf, you know, kerchief slider thing, you know. My son had one. Yeah. So it's an old Boy Scout slider. That's cool. I mean, it's deep, so it must be old, right? I just had a signal that was straight up 60 in every direction. Pretty strong, very shallow. I assumed it was, well, it went up to 71. And I assumed it was going to be like a Pepsi bottle screw top, but it wasn't. To my pleasant surprise, about 2 inches down was this. The first toy I've found out here in this field. We haven't found a lot of signals, let me tell you. But this is a cool one. I like this. It's a tractor, right? Yeah, definitely a tractor. It's going to clean up nice. But yeah, I wouldn't make it too old. It still has its wheels. But it's awesome.
Didn't find anything on that side. It's really quiet and had me thinking that maybe this place was hunted previously several times. But yeah, I got something over here. It was a 90 signal. It was showing up about 6 to 7 inches, and I popped the plug. That's what I saw. Let me get out of the sun here. So yeah, I popped the plug in, saw that rim sticking out. So I think we got a quarter. Why didn't I bring the bottle? That's a bobber. So yeah, I have no idea what date it is. Oh, we're in the 1800s, that's good. Oh, just barely, 1899. So I wonder, I might have a mint. I am not seeing anything. Yeah, so a nice barber quarter. That made my day.
We are wrapping up our day here in the field. It's been very hot and sunny all day, and I am circling the shady area. Mike is sticking to the shady area like a vampire. He will not exit the shady area. It's hilarious. But I've been going around in the sunny area, and I just had a straight 41-ish in every direction near the surface, and it turns out to be this pair of glasses. So that's interesting. Not anything precious. At first I thought it was a bracelet because of the white and then the metal, but it's not. It's a mangled pair of glasses without the glasses part. But it's still interesting. Yes, different is good.
We like different.
So that may be my last signal of the day, but it's an interesting one.
Welcome to the wrap-up of the Sanbornton, New Hampshire Town Hall, Community Center, and Church. All three buildings go back to at least the early to mid 1800s, and I'm not sure if the town administrator knows this enough, but we believe that the place has been heavily detected in the past, only because for such a area with a lot of traffic, there should have been a lot more relics there. Played a big iron, and as well as a lot of lead, some smaller pieces, lead and doodads, and couple bullets and an arrowhead. Did find 2 ox knobs there. Like finding those. Tractor as well as the hammer to probably a cap gun. A very nice brass piece as well as door plate. A lock to a small box. A very interesting rosette. And I believe this is a Webelos necktie slide. A mangled pair of glasses, keys, and the bowl to a silver-plated spoon. Clad coins, got quarters, dimes, nickels, and a whole bunch of pennies. Couple small buttons, and not sure what this piece is. It's fairly light. This is definitely a piece of jewelry, just bling. 3 Wheaties, a 1914, 44, and a 48. A couple silver coins, 1936 S Mercury dime, and an 1898 barber quarter. And yes, finally, a bucket lister. Persis found this 1858 Flying Eagle cent, which, yeah, it's a first for us. So, really thrilled to have found that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We were really hoping to find a lot more relics there and make some donations to the Sanbornton Historical Society, but really, I don't think there's anything here that they maybe don't already have or are going to want. So thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and stay tuned for more.